No, we are back, even though we're back. Yo, this is Savage AF. I am Shang. Shit!
Yes, that is Shang.
No,
I am.
I'm Shang. Yeah.
We are your co-host, guys. Savage.
Co-hosted.
Forget your feelings. Facts matter. Don't worry. We'll be cursing in about
No,
4 minutes.
You know what? I've sworn off of cursing. I'm no longer going to use profanity in any way, shape, or form.
You really just yelled shit a second ago.
I mean, come on, that's bullshit. I didn't.
Oh man, there we go, y'all.
All right, I tried though. I can't.
You did. It's an earnest effort for you, man. Forget your feelings. Facts matter, guys. Savage AF, we are here for you guys. Typically Monday through Friday. I've had some scheduling issues as of late, but 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, live on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram simultaneously.
Yeah, my Instagram is still blocked, so good luck with that. Yes. I must have done something heinous. I mean, did I punt a baby over a field goal? I don't understand what's up with Instagram. But by the way, Instagram, is this cussing? Instagram, if you keep acting like that, you can suck my dick. All right, so
yeah,
wow, that was a Diddy moment.
Yeah, it wasn't. To be honest, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere. Oh yeah.
Over on the gram, I see Shoe Griff, Erica Kendrick.
Vietnamese Vixen.
Yep. See, I think she caught your curse words too. So we see y'all over there. Thanks y'all for being here, man. Listen, if you ever miss us live, it's your fault. Don't blame nobody else. Look in the mirror. But that being said, listen, you can catch all of our shows archived on our YouTube channel. It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen, youtube.com/c/SavageAFWorld. When you get there, click buttons.
Click buttons.
Click buttons.
Make sure you click the bell. Make sure you share it. Make sure you share with your friends, and then their friends share it with their friends, and then we're all friends. Now, I know you think it stops there, but it don't. You got thumbs, and if you don't got thumbs, how are you? Okay, but the thing is, if you have thumbs, give us a thumbs up on one of the shows. Yeah, see how your thumbs work.
Even if you don't have thumbs, honestly, you can still give us a thumbs up. You don't have to have thumbs.
Like that.
Give us
a thumbs up. And also make sure you rate us, because if you rate us and comment and subscribe, you get more algorithm for your algorithm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dun, 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 dun. Also, you got to make sure. I had to make sure I put that in there. Make sure that there's things more important than that. It's more important than breathing, good health, good skin, which I think for my age, I got pretty good skin. I think that, I got pretty good skin. And so I have a lot of it, though. Goddamn, I'm built like a tornado. The thing is,
he's only getting stronger.
Right in the middle, just then it goes up. Make sure that you follow. It's very important. This is very, very important for all you people out there. Very, 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 very important to follow at Black Pedro on the IG, Instagram, and also follow me, Graham, Comedian Shang. That's for the old school R&B cats. Y'all don't even know what that's from. So make sure you subscribe to that. And we're not done. And we don't stop. We don't stop. Yeah,
I might have to kill them.
You might have to kill that. No Diddy stuff. Make sure that you follow us on Threads at Comedian Shang, at Black Pedro. Make sure you do that. And if you don't, you know what happens. Ha! So I had to get that off my chest. I see a lot of people jumping on, and the scheduling thing that happens, we're gonna figure it out. But because sometimes the schedules get twisted.
life happens. Vietnamese Vixen says, must be washing his face with them juices. So what
Wow.
you use? They want your skincare secrets, Shang. That's what they.
I get okay. I'll say it on here. It's we're after 5 minutes. Sometimes I use Satan's wife's period blood. Yeah, I went that dark.
Who the bitch that married Satan?
No, I no. I just what? No, I use soap. See, that's the difference with women and men. We just use soap, and y'all got to use all these creams and stuff, and detergents and bleach and dishwashing liquid. Men just use soap. How you keep clean nuts? Soap. What you got to keep a clean coochie? Everything. Summer's Eve, Eve's. What's it? Summer's Eve. Eve's Bayou. I, I don't know where I'm going.
Christmas Eve, on the
Christmas
Eve.
Eve, all the Eves to
Adam and Eve.
keep that bottom portion of your body fresh. Okay, and I mean fresh. You got to whisper it like that.
Fresh. Speaking of fresh, man, our audience is always that. They're more savage than we are.
Yeah, they came in. They came in hot.
Lady Hazel May, Damani Jones, Miss is in here. Sean Stubbs, Breezy JJ, Gina Amerson, Sexy Puerto Rican, LG. Yeah. Gina says, what happened with the lady introduced to BP? With the lady Shang introduced to BP?
We haven't even linked up. We haven't been.
That hasn't happened.
No, I've been gone. He been running.
I was in jail.
He was like, "Wow." He's okay. I didn't know that. I didn't. I was wondering where those calls were coming from. I kept saying, "I don't know who this is."
You didn't pick up.
I didn't pick up. Not man. If I would have known it was you, I'd have picked up. I would have gave you. I would have put some on your books. I didn't know that.
We came out stronger.
Yeah. So I mean that's the reason. I just found an old thing of you, and when you were on Black and White, I was on my X, Twitter, whatever the fuck it's called. And a whole promo came up of that, and it said, "Remember this," and I was like, "Oh shit! Look at Pedro and his Caucasian cohort.
We're happy and we're singing and we're colored."
No, you both looked angry in the promo. You're like,
"Yeah, no, it was."
You didn't look happy at all. Gina Emerson's in the building, and by the way, I don't know if you noticed or not. Miss steals the caps off of water bottles just so people spill it on themselves.
Look, she says, tell the truth now,
No, I've just been busy. Shut up.
And no, they didn't get me for failure to pay child support. That's why they on your ass.
Yeah.
What happened was I found myself 3 a.m. outside Miss window screaming, that's what your baby sounds like when it's hungry because you don't pay these bills. So for those who don't know, Miss owes me child support. And this is what sociopaths do. They flip the story.
Wow. You called her a sociopath.
Hey, man, listen, we out of court. I can say whatever. Okay, the judge restraining orders.
Miss is a good woman for a dink. She's a dink. I don't know what a dink is.
I don't either.
But so calling somebody, shut up, you dink. But we back in the building. We're going to have a rundown on the run up. But there's some things we missed. We want to talk about it. I definitely want to talk about. But there's one thing I want to add, and this is for me and Pedro to talk about. And I didn't put it in the thing. I'll put it in the. You can put it in the banner. You type fast. About this comics beefing. It's big. It's big time. It's big. And so I want to talk about that a little bit and see what your opinion of it is.
All right, comic beef.
Yeah.
You want that to be that's your Shangri?
No, my Shangri is totally different.
Just want to talk about that? Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, just a little bit.
I got you. All right, no problem. All right,
it's blowing up beyond out of proportion.
Out of proportion. All right. I may. So wait, is your Shangri already in there?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Okay. Yes, Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. Black Pedro, comedian Shang. Let's get this one started. It's Thursday, April 4th.
Let's get this started.
In the time space continuum.
Let's get it started.
Okay. Little 90s teleport right there. We're gonna end today's show with the Shangri over here. When wow doesn't apply to whites anymore. Wow.
Yeah, can't even say wow no more.
Just doesn't apply to them. But before we get into that, I don't know what it is yet, but I'm sure I'll come up with a Black Pedro by then.
You know what? When you see him do this, I don't really know what it is.
I'm so I might have a little something play it.
All right, cool.
But until then, before we get into that, yeah, let's talk about comic beef. You know, these burgers ain't no joke that are being served.
Yeah.
So we'll get into that.
And they serving them hot and steamy. They are not playing. It is not a game. It's not a game.
Yeah. But before we get into that, we do have that important question for you. The daily question, motherfucker. Say what? Women shouldn't vote.
Yeah.
What? All right, I got a video for y'all on that, but we'll get to it. But like Jermaine Cole did say, fool me 3 times, fuck the peace sign, load the chopper, let it rain on you.
Clap, 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 clap.
Your boy Bibi Netanyahu, with the use of United States weapons, just recently they bombed a whole food convoy, nonetheless run by world famous chef Jose Andres and his organization, the world famous organization. I believe it's called World Food Kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did everything. They were driving in the safe zone. They had marked vehicles. And, you know, the reason I say fool me 3 times is because that's how many times this convoy was struck. Not once, not twice. Okay, once is oops. Twice is damn, my bad. And the third time is like, nigga, you know what you're doing. Come on, man. Y'all know exactly what the fuck you was doing, bro. It's like
I did not know what I was doing. I'm sorry, Pedro.
And by the way, a record number of aid workers
have been,
including United Nations aid workers and whatnot, have been killed.
And no,
not only munitions during October 7th.
Well, for them to say they're not targeting them is bullshit. Just like they said they didn't target innocent civilians. They absolutely are targeting innocent civilians. Because if you look at Netbi Bahu, what's his name? Netbi Kalo? Netbi Nut, these nuts. He says that he wants to eradicate all Palestinians off the face of the earth. It's definitely a genocidal way he's going about it. And don't get me wrong, Hamas said the same thing about Israel, but it's a false equivalency to say they both are on the same war plane. Like, because if you look at Israel has all the weapons that we gave them, $30 million recently, and then Hamas pretty much is throwing rocks and slingshots. So it's not even close.
You know, Hamas has a certain amount of weaponry coming in,
but it's not even the same.
Not military grade like tanks, planes.
Yeah, it's not the same.
And yeah, Maya, we were talking about that I think earlier this week. How even the citizens of Israel in droves are coming out against Netanyahu because they're not getting what they ultimately want out of this either. You know, it's really those people want their family members and loved ones back and friends. You know what I mean?
But you know what? They wanted Netanyahu out before this happened, before October 6th happened. They wanted him out before that. So it's not like they liked this dude pre-attack from Hamas. They didn't like the motherfucker. And I ain't like the motherfucker, but there's a tendency for people in America when you say you don't like someone over in Israel that is actually not popular. 60% of the population wanted him out. Then I had somebody tell me that I'm anti-Semitic because I don't want to see Israel protect itself. And I just want to say this is something I wrote in depth. I want to say to that person, fuck you. That's it.
Gina Emerson, put your panties back on. She says, Shane, your beautiful eyes are distracting me. Put some glasses on. Put your panties back on, Gina. You nasty woman. Send us some pictures.
My beautiful eyes.
But yeah, this is a situation where I mean you done fucked up the wrong truck. I mean, this is again.
What are you doing?
World renowned chef Jose Andres, who's had this mission now for a long time to feed the poor, right?
And they knew he was coming, so that's this bullshit that they try to act like they didn't know.
I mean, this convoy, this food relief convoy, did everything properly to be in that area. All the prior communications and because that happened. This is how these war zones are coordinated. While war may seem chaotic and whatnot, there is coordination between relief agencies and these militaries themselves, right? So this convoy again did everything it could to in through the proper channels to announce its intentions, make its presence known in the right place, obviously at the wrong time, but in the right type of vehicle marked properly. And again, not once, not twice, but got struck as a convoy 3 times.
Well, I mean, do you think that, okay, one, I blame, unfortunately, Biden has this problem, especially with young people, where he keeps giving them, weapons. And I don't know if I want to follow China Today daily, but the White House did approve more bombs to Israel on the day of deadly Israel attack on aid workers. So, I mean,
And according to this Chinese headline, that would be according to the Washington Post.
okay.
So, but I think in the light of this event in particular, even Biden's voice is starting to change, and I think it might have been Blinken who said that who kind of hinted that maybe there might be a pause in military.
I don't think so.
To Israel.
I just saw
at some point you got to. I mean, it's like America's gun laws, right? Like we can't keep giving these guns to these willy-nilly wild cowboys. Now
I disagree. You know why? Because Netanyahu knows that if as soon as he stops having a cause for war, and I just saw this on MSNBC, and I think I saw it on another thing online, that they're going to try him. And he's basically doing the same shit Trump is doing. He wants to protect himself from being on trial and being convicted. So as long as he got this fake patriotism of fighting for, the rights of Israel to live free, and even though they don't let the Palestinians live free and they keep them in open air concentration camps, you fucks, all your family of fucks too, if you think this is okay. I think the Biden needs to speak out a little bit fucking more stern and go, listen, bitch, you ain't getting the goddamn thing. I'm not gonna send you a goddamn, I'm not gonna send you a slingshot until you stop this shit and y'all find a 2-state fucking solution. And if you don't, bitch, your mama's a hoe. Now, if he talk like that, shit get done. I know when I talk like that, I get shit done.
I think you missed your calling as a diplomat, Shane. To be honest,
you know what?
You know
what? You're the third person to say that to me today.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
You're like you should be an ambassador to somewhere. Miss says he ain't give me no weapons. Where's mine? You're unstable
because you're unstable.
Nobody should be.
Nobody should give you.
We love you. We love you, and you are our Minister of Defense. But if you notice, we put a cabinet underneath you to help shield you from the responsibility of absolutely going nuclear.
And B. Rose says everything is an anti-Semitic. I was about to say everything ain't antiseptic.
Yeah,
that's when you get a dumb person that tries to argue with you. You know what it is? You're antiseptic, and that's what. No, what? That's what you are. Yeah, yeah. So I think that the bottom line is, if you look at it, Pedro, if you look at a lot of stuff I've been reading, and I read on the toilet, so I get a lot of information because as an older man, it takes me a little longer to shit. I don't know why I shared that. I don't know why.
Take your time. Take your time.
I didn't believe I shared that with y'all, but now y'all know, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. Pay the nurse on the way out. Ain't nothing you can do.
Take your time.
No, and I've been reading online. I read online on my phone, and I do that. I know a lot of people don't, do that, but I do. And everything is pointing to Biden's have to step up. And too much information, Biden has to step up and really speak out more harshly because one, he's going to lose a portion of the vote pertaining to the young audience. If he does that, it'll give him a boost. So if he's about not only really peace and no more genocide, because it is genocide, then he's got to do it. And he's, no matter how much he's speaking out, and if you speak out, not only do that, show actions by going, you know what? I ain't giving you shit until you do what we say. Because we give them a lot of money, Pedro. We give them, I don't know if it's billions, but I think it is. It's millions for sure. Somebody in the feed, correct me. If it's, we give Israel tons of money. Don't know if it's in the billions, but it is up there.
Military always costs billions. A little $30 million, that'll get you a truck tire or something. But you got to
a truck, just a tire. Wait a minute, just a tire.
Hey, and that's not even inflated, bro. Air sold separately. You know what I'm saying? Maya Baker says billions of dollars annually. It all adds up. Little tire here, missile there, here a copter, there a copter, everywhere a copter. But yeah, and that's been part of the complaint, especially from Arab communities around America against this Biden administration, is that we do supply the means by which Israel imposes itself over not just Hamas but the Palestinian population.
Right, and the way they
treat
them.
They have a right to defend themselves.
Right.
But man, I feel like I haven't heard about a Hamas attack since October 7th.
Because they getting their ass handed to them. They, why? Because they dropping 400 tons of bombs on their ass. I mean,
yeah, I understand rooting them out, but there's a right way to do a thing, and then there's bombing a food truck three times.
There was a British interviewer that asked this guy, and then the guy started cussing him out. He said that, and he was from Israel. He was a defense minister, I think, for Israel. And he said, so if they did that in Israel, and it was, you were using, like they said, shields, human shields in Israel, would you blow up the entire block in Israel to do that? And the guy was like, well, that's not the thing. They've been doing it. No, I asked you, would you do the same thing? Are you trying to root them out, the people who are Hamas, the people that did attack you? Or are you just trying to kill everybody on the block? And I mean, he can't, Netanyahu, he can't say that's not what he's doing. Plus, okay, now this is wild. I didn't really, in BuzzFeed, which I like BuzzFeed. I read BuzzFeed a lot. Says he deliberately killed 7 of his 8 workers in Gaza.
Yeah, I mean, this was a deliberate strike on an obvious food convoy. Like I said, fool me 3 times, fuck the peace sign. Miss says, what if Palestine was doing this to Israel? Would you feel the same way? Well, I think that's the point, right? It's like,
the fuck is she talking about?
No, it's like wrong is wrong. And okay, yeah, well, first of all, if Palestine was doing this to Israel, that would mean they would be an actual autonomous state with its own military that was able to, impose itself on a neighboring nation. And Palestine is nowhere near that. That's a big part of the problem. That's why they're getting militarily dominated, because they don't have those resources.
They don't have the resources.
But yes, obviously, if Palestine was doing this to Israel, then our argument would sound conversely different, because the wrong is wrong. Right. Like if some Israeli extremists, like if Mossad was Hamas and they did what happened on October 7th to a bunch of Palestinians, and then for the next 3-4 months, Palestine just took out Haifa. We'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Palestine? That's.
Well, I'm gonna give it a yeah.
That question is just like,
we're talking. I'm gonna give it a yeah, bitch. Yeah,
it's not like we're just rooting for Palestine. We're like, bro, stop blowing up kids and women.
And women, yeah. And when they said 56% of the casualties are women and kids, and a lot of the population is under the age of 16. So you're killing young kids. I did not notice. Days of Joy Entertainment said Israel.
That's Ben, by the way. That's Big Ben.
Gets $5 billion a year and plus other funds. Ben, I did not know that. I thought it was a couple. I did not know it was 5. So we're giving them a lot of money. So the bottom line is
we got 5 on it.
Yeah. Let's do it.
And Maya Baker, she's our
Dark Cloud. I call her Dark Cloud.
She's our minister of hope. She's like, World War III is around the corner. But yeah.
Pedro been saying it. Okay, we started off the year when we first came back over the holiday. The first thing he was saying was, "Hey, get ready. This is the end." So I was like,
That's
"Well,
you.
hey, well, good morning to you, Pedro." I mean, it's like, man, it's over. We're gonna, and that's why I mean, one of my main reasons for not now, I think I'm gonna have to save up some money and pay the $7,000 I have to pay in order to get the guns because and then I'm going to go start going to the range and get some more training because the stuff my limited experience with a handgun I'm very accurate but that other shit when I shot it with Pedro I was like I'd have killed everybody like the
No.
bad guy the good guy because the shotgun I didn't expect it to buck as hard in my shoulder as
Plus,
it
that
did.
was buckshot that we were using, so it was like that spray that should get down the block quick. YT says, I mentioned Gaza terrorism like a month ago, and now you want to talk about it? YT, this is why your ass got to tune in every day because we've talked about this
We did.
since October 7th several times, right? In many ways, and have maintained a pretty steady stance. But we are focused now on this specific event, most recently, where 7 aid workers were killed in a food convoy as part of Jose Andres, Chef Jose Andres's, network of food aid, right? Of feeding poor people and refugees
And
around the world.
also humanitarian, a lot of the humanitarian effort that's trying to get in there, what it does is it makes them apprehensive to go in there because they know there's a good chance they might get their ass blown off. So the bottom line is not only does that those we lost those lives, we're losing lives because they're basically trying to starve the Palestinians out too. Um, we're losing the possibility of anything else humanitarian coming in and helping. So, and yes, I told
Jesus, don't
Pedro.
get him started. He's been preaching this movie for 3 months now. Like,
One, I listened to some of the reviews, and I want to let you know something. White people that are disgruntled and black people who are coon cage are going to use this as a fucking blueprint if Trump loses. They're going to go or it might be reversed. The Democrats go, "We sick of your bullshit and y'all cheating and your bullshit. We gonna take over."
I'm gonna go opposite that, Shang. I'm gonna say actually that this movie was written and created based on a blueprint that these hillbilly hood crackers have already come up with. You know what I'm saying? I think this is art imitating life.
Wow.
Civil War is coming to a theater near you.
Yeah. The trailer is what kind of American? So what kind of American are you?
Y'all ain't from around here, is you? But okay, so yeah, that's what that is. So we'll keep it pushing, but we're gonna keep our eyes on this situation and more importantly, how the Biden administration
handles it
because they're getting punked by Netanyahu. He's like, we're gonna stop bombing, blow that shit up.
Yeah, and if we stop sending the money, like Ben said, it's $5 billion. If you cut off a tap of $5 billion, and it's not even Shane bucks. Now, if it was Shane bucks, I can understand them being a little disgruntled.
We'll print more.
Yeah, Hey, in fact, guess what? Ching ching. I just added another 100 million to my account. But no, I think that this is going to be the test for Biden to see if he step up. But Biden and America has always been, down for Israel, and they also are supposed to be an ally. But you still got to be able to check an ally. Like if Pedro was walk around, just walking up to women and grabbing their titties and just going, which I don't know why he'd make the noise, but that makes it funnier.
Well, I would do that one night in college, and it follows you your whole life.
And yeah, like nobody can let that shit go. And then, they haven't let the hobo thing go, and that was a year ago. So I think that you're supposed to be able to check them, pull them to the side, and go, "Hey, that's fucked up. What you doing over there? Don't do that shit, please." And then that's it. But America hasn't done that. America's so down for Israel, and there's a Jewish coalition of people in Israel, not America, because there's a lot of American Jews that are going against it too, that just do not want to listen to shit that Biden has to say. They're like, "Fuck you, Biden. Shut up, old man," and they throw a rock at him. Like,
well, speaking of somebody that nobody should listen to, and a fuck you old man.
Wow. You said nobody should listen to?
Yeah,
But
nobody
I
should
didn't know about this at first. So just tell me before we do it. Is he white?
I got a surprise for you, man. And when you see it,
Oh my God.
Motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now, admittedly, I'll probably cut this off after a while because you'll get the gist pretty quickly. But have a little listen to this, and I'll meet you guys on the other side.
Let's say you can wave your Christian nationalist wand. We wake up tomorrow in a Christian nation, a Christian nationalist nation as you're describing, all right? There's a lot of fears that people have. Here's one of them. Will women have the right to vote tomorrow if you wave that magic Christian wand?
No.
Okay, why not? I want to get into why not. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Because if we had a Christian nation tomorrow and women did have the right to vote, we would not have a Christian nation within 50 years.
Okay, elaborate a little bit on that.
Because the husband has been appointed by God as the head of his home. And no-fault divorce and women's suffrage, more than anything else, ultimately split the household. So we're not talking about women not having a say in society. We're talking about representative government.
That's right.
Right now, there are people in Williamson County, Texas, where I'm a resident, who represent me. No one gets to represent themselves in every single scenario.
That's right.
We are all represented by somebody else, whether we like it or not. So why not have women and children represented by a man who loves them and is willing to die for them, protects them, and provides for them? I would love to.
What?
Motherfucker, say what?
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 Hey, man.
Bitch, what? First off,
I think you're wrong, man. I think that this guy made a lot of good, valid points, and I rock with him. I don't know the rest of you whores in the feed. You
and by the way, women, we're not talking to you. We don't need your little opinion.
Okay? We don't need none of you women in the feed's opinion. Just sit there and make me the goddamn pound cake like I like, and you hussies and sit. Wow.
Listen, guys, listen.
Christian white nationalists.
So these are your Christians out here, right? Who the most extreme ones want to do this, but you know, to subvert a representative democracy structure into a misogynistic. Yeah, Whitey Johnson says sound perfectly sensible. We know you're off your meds, Whitey. We know this. We can tell by the way you type from week to week. You have to consult a physician. You cannot make these decisions on your own.
And when you take the medication, know there's going to be side effects like fuckery, dumb ass fucking
nigga, whatism.
Yeah. But I'm going to tell you why he thinks like that. That's why they say make America great again and why they want to go back when it comes to women's rights. If you think women, okay, I saw a thing about this and I'm just going to repeat it. I can't remember the author and I apologize for that. The reason that they think that is they see women as their property. That's why women take the last name of a man, so they know whose property it is. That's why kids have the last name of the father, because it's a property. So in this guy's mind, and a lot of guys' mind that think like that, well, my property shouldn't have a right to vote. You're my property. So I get where his mentality is. Now, is it wrong? Of fucking course. But a lot of these white dudes think that.
Well, you know, and I'll start with the problem of the whole Christian nation thing, right? Because clearly we have this set up from the founding documents of a separation of church and state. There's no mention of God or church or Jesus or any of that Christianity in any of our founding documents, right? And in fact, it says the opposite, like keep them separate, right? So you know, that's concerning to me because there are so many Americans who are not Christian, right? And like, besides an atheist like myself, they have other faiths, you know, like Islam, Judaism.
Blasphemy, Black Pedro, blasphemy.
Right, Hinduism, right? Sikh.
I'm a Buddhist, and Not because I believe in the religion, because I'm shaped like him. So
and then when you get beyond the Christianity and see how they've used it to make themselves stupid as fuck
and superior.
Right. It's really just a guise for white male supremacy, right? Which is what white supremacy was always about, and white women have certainly highly participated in it.
No, it is absolutely all white women's fault, because white women raise white men, and it's absolutely from boys to men, and absolutely white women, because they keep backing this fuckery, even though it fucks them over. What are you talking about? White women are the cause of a lot of this shit. And if you're a white woman, I'm saying it to you, and I can back it up with fact. Why don't you come out against all the stuff you know that's wrong? You can't get even the same amount of pay, but you go color and my team over what's best. So fuck you if you don't get what I'm saying. And it's true. Why would white women? I'm gonna ask you, Pedro, because you've dabbled. Why? No, I'm sorry. I was wrong. I've taken that.
On my finger.
No. Oh wow! White women keep condoning the white men's bullshit that they pull, because even when they feel it's wrong, they don't speak out on it again enough.
Well, they benefit from it, first of all. And Maya says, we have seen these white nationals pass laws allowing marriage as young as 10 to prevent testimony of rape, banning abortion, controlling women has always been the goal. But in a patriarchal, Soviet, chauvinistic, misogynistic society, where white men are putting themselves on top, everything from owning slaves to denying suffrage to other groups has been white women's only real stepping stone and ladder upwards towards any kind of power in society. So they have to participate in white supremacy, even though it is misogynistic, in order for them to gain anything, in this current construct, right, or within a white supremacist construct. So, they're gonna participate because they ultimately benefit from it. You know what I mean? Even though, yes, having the right to vote should be, but if it comes down to, losing your right to vote or being burned alive at the stake because ye be a witch,
yeah, you're gonna pick
voting ain't that. It's not really that important.
Well, you picked the subrogation over that. Subrogation over actual truth, and that's why I have a problem. Even when it came to the Women's March, and I feel this way about gay rights too. White gay men look down on black gay men, and I talked to some of my gay friends, and I know I'm not supposed to say it like that. I have gay friends, but I have gay friends, and they said that it is two different worlds. It's two different worlds, and how they're treated by. Even though they both should have solidarity, they don't. I think that white women don't have as much solidarity with black women as they should, because you saw it happen when it came to a lot of the stuff going down.
You're fighting over the same football players, Shang. It's hard.
That's true.
It's hard for them to come together when the NBA it's limited resources, man.
Sorry. What did Maya Baker say? The daughters of the Confederacy might not like the outcome. Yeah.
Honestly, they might. They might be like, it is for my man who has been put forth by God to rule this household, and I am a handmaid's tale, and I will just like, you know what I mean? Like there is a submissive part about that. That is
well, I just feel like
about Transformers. Your afternoon cartoons have turned they're on now, huh? You've been distracted by shit.
She gets distracted real easy. Look, squirrel. Miss. No, I really do think that this dude is from that thought process and that era where he thought, well, I mean, I'll tell my wife to do whatever. You shut up. I rape you when I want to. God damn it. I mean, they really are some men that think like that.
Rape if you're married, Shang.
My bad. I don't know what I was thinking, but when you ride. These motherfuckers is really on that shit, and that's why I would not put it past them that they would try to bring back slavery. I know that I wouldn't.
They never got rid of it.
That's part of my shangri. I'm nothing they say. So I knew he was going to say that before the guy asked him that. If you could wave a white nationalist, racist, bigoted, xenophobic wand, What would happen tomorrow? We already know what would happen. Are you kidding me? We know what would happen. All you niggas would be in chains.
I mean, they never got rid of it, and the chains are the prison system at this point, right? Like, so of course they would. I think what we're really talking about is like they would go back to outward, overt human subjugation.
Yeah. And Maya Baker says Black women are the reason we have civil rights, the right to vote, affirmative action, the ability to have bank accounts, own land, etc. So, but do they get credit for that? Fuck no, because these
Here on
white
Savage
men,
AF they do.
we do. But white men are like, move, bitch, get out the way. They don't give you no credit. I don't know why I went into a ludicrous, but that's true.
Sorry, Miss said, remember when we brought that Filipino transformer on here? Okay, I see what you did.
Wow.
You dummy. You dumb dummy. You supposed to bring peace. You were supposed to unite the clans.
Yeah, that ain't happening. No, yeah, it's because we're gonna be talking about beef anyway soon. So I just think that, and the thing that's wild about it is, if the Republicans win, because I just saw another thing, they're gonna definitely have a national ban on abortion because they need more white babies born because they know they're being outbred. I know that sounds bad, but that's what they said. And there's more black babies and brown babies being born, so the population will be by, I think it's 2038. I'm close. Won't be, the white people won't be the majority, and they're afraid we'll do what they did to us, like in the movie Planet of the Apes. I'm not trying to say we're apes, but they do. They're afraid we're going to be like, like they did us, and we've proven we're not like that. We have proven that. No, well, not all the time. I just saw this dude fight 6 dudes at the pool. I don't know if you've seen that video. The dude was like, shake my hand.
Yeah, I did. I saw that. Yeah,
Like I said, I don't got to shake your hand. I don't know you. Shake my
that's
hand.
for the ancestors.
And then he just started bombing on them, and I think he knocked out 3 of them. There was 3 out of 6. Then some other light-skinned brothers.
One dude he dropped twice, which is like, bro, stay down.
Stay down. It's yeah. This is not a winning battle for you. But I think that they want women. Like, what? I did not. I did not call him a bunch of. I didn't call Pedro's type a bunch of lusting apes.
Some do it better than others.
Okay, and you don't even know Pedro's type.
I don't have a type. As long as you're not a pimp with hands.
Well, I know your type. I know your type.
I mean, intelligent with a big booty. I keep telling y'all, man. It's not that hard. I'm not a complicated.
Okay, that's a good type, though. That is a good type.
Maya Baker said, y'all better read and understand what Project 2025 is about if Trump and the GOP win this.
Well, you might as well get ready for Project 2025 because it's going to happen, Pedro.
Trump and honestly, Maya, I hear the word, but I feel like I already know. Like, they're saying all the things out loud, right? Like they are saying all of the things way out loud. So, and we've been working at this for a while. So we put the pieces together, and I'm like, that's why I made the moves I did back in 2020 to try and prepare myself for anyone who wants to come with some bullshit to my door. With this, that's it.
Wow. This is YT Johnson's Pedro. It's all about the right hand and Pornhub. Wow. I don't appreciate y'all going after Pedro like that.
And it's honestly, it's weird. We don't know each other for you to, try and bring up my porn habits or whatever. And I'll have y'all know it comes in waves. Get it? But so I go a good year or two without watching any porn, and then
you're better than me.
And go on an 18-week binge, and I don't answer the phone.
Yeah, I personally, I'm a Brazilian porn fan. I think the Brazilians do it better, and I'm just going to put that out there. And any of you women that aren't Brazilian, sorry, step up your game.
2 girls, 1 cup. There you go, guys. All right, man.
This show goes really left a lot of times. I didn't even think you'd bring that up.
Speaking of going left, it seems like amongst the world of comedians, some brothers want to throw lefts and rights and really get into some things here. So Shane, you said you wanted to talk about it. Comedic burgers, if you will.
Yeah, a lot of comics right now
Steaks.
are going at each other big time. If you look at what's going on between Cat
Williams
Williams
in the world.
and Cat Williams and everybody.
I invented the moon.
What?
Gravity is my stepson. I can run faster than the sun is bright.
You think Cat started it, or it was just stuff that was already there bubbling? Because I don't know if you guys are fans of comedy, but
And even outside of the Black community, like, you know, there was Rogan versus Mencia, and you know, a lot there's comics have had beef over the years. You know, it might.
I think Cat Williams started it. I'm gonna keep it real. I think Cat Williams pretty much started it.
Well, you know, I mean, there was some tension between Eddie and Bill Cosby to a degree. Yeah, so I wouldn't say it started there in terms of like comics are human, so you know, guys don't get along, especially in this like creative space where, you know, jokes do get stolen and motherfuckers argue, but like, you know, cats will fight over shit like that. Like who else is it? It's motherfucking
DL, no, I saw Freeze Love get in a fight with Arnaz J, and he pieced him up.
TK Kirkland and
Scruncho,
constantly going at it, right? So I mean, there's always beef out here, but what happened with Cat is on a very popular platform, and this is what changed the game in this age of social media and video virology. You know, he hit this platform at a time with you know, them hot gems, the hot biscuits that will be clickbait forever. You know what I mean? And in spite of reading 3,000 books a day for 6 days in a row,
and running a 5.4 or 4.5 in 4 seconds.
4.1, he said he could run.
Was it or 4.1?
Yeah. It turns out that he meant 4 days in 1 week.
But you know who else is beefing? DL Hughley and Monique. They've been going at it heavy, and they really DL came back at her hard as fuck. Monique spent open for him and spent like 16 minutes of just trashing him, bringing his daughter into it, talking about his daughter being molested and all kind of stuff. And then DL just clapped back. And I mean, Monique does have this hit. I don't know if she got this reputation of constantly beefing with people. I don't think she was wrong for the beef with her and Tyler Perry pertaining to her getting paid for the promotion of Precious. But I think the stuff she's saying with comics is crazy. I still think Cat Williams sparked it, and then the flame came after that. Right now, Donnell Rollins was just on the Breakfast Club talking mad shit about Corey Holcomb, and Corey Holcomb was talking mad shit about Donnell Rollins, saying he mild. You a mild ass comic. I don't know what the fuck that means. He's mild or he's not funny or whatever else, but that's not true. Both of them are funny. If you look at Cedric, not Cedric, DL was beefing with Steve Harvey for a minute there. There's a beef, there's a constant thing going on.
Not like Dennis Miller.
What?
DL does not like Dennis Miller. YT points that out, but I saw that too. Like Dennis Miller claimed DL stole his joke, and DL threatened violence. Yeah, DL seems to be a vitriolic hate for Dennis Miller. Of all people.
I know why. I mean, I used to like Dennis Miller, at least his wordplay, and then I was very impressed by seeing him on the Apollo kill. Is that Dennis Miller killing on the Apollo? But then, because black people clap for white people when they do moderately well, they could be minimal at best, and we think they're the best shit since sliced bread. Just like that guy from Detroit that y'all always big up. What's his name again? Eminem. That minimal motherfucker. Oops. No, I'm kidding. He's dope.
I was like, what?
I know. That's the only white boy I can even go, yeah, all right. He ain't the best of all time. No, I don't give a fuck about it. He ain't the best of all time. No. Eminem,
yeah, I mean, no. But, you know, in terms of this comic beef stuff, it's like, listen,
you ain't beef with no comics?
I mean, I'm not about to sit out here and do that shit, man. I got more things to do than to be sitting here talking about other people. Now, are there dudes and ladies out there that I do not like in the world of comedy? Hell yeah. There's people out there I really do not like. I hate. I would love to.
Oh,
kick
come
him
on,
in
share
the
it. I know. I can tell you one. I can tell you a couple.
No, I mean, but for me, that's not like I really don't want to be a part of this, gladiator arena of tear each
You
other
like
down.
Corey Holcomb? I like Corey Holcomb.
This is lunch table stuff. Corey's funny as hell, man. Yeah, I mean,
I like a lot of these comics. Just Hilarious was beefing with Corey Holcomb. I don't know if y'all know that or not, but yeah, they was beefing. Corey Holcomb was like, you dirty stank bitch, sitting there naked with the tennis shoes on with your baby there. What you thinking? That's why I meet bitches at the abortion clinic, because they're at their weakest. I mean, he just says the most horrendous shit ever. But for some reason, I think he's funny. Oh yeah, Country Wayne was going after Godfrey. He went after Godfrey. A lot of these comics, I guess, feel like beef is what's selling. I personally,
and when we as fans of hip hop, when we look at the direction that all of that fake ass generated entertainment beef did to cats like Biggie, Tupac, even Nipsey and things like that, which is not quite the same thing, but like it's just like you got people out here getting into shit that ain't got, man, bro. We supposed to be out here telling jokes.
No.
If I knew somebody stole a joke of mine, I'm gonna approach that person. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk. We're gonna have a conversation.
Well, I do your bits on the road all the time. I just want you to know that.
See,
I opened with.
No wonder you've been killing lately.
I know. Before that, just stinking up the joint. I come up and go, hey, a lot of people want to ask me why my name is Pedro Hernandez or Orlando. They go, wait a minute, that's not your name. Well, yeah, I mean, and then it kills, and I go, wow. And then
that's the funny part.
Yeah, and I got this whole new bit I'm doing. I've been wanting to tell you about these white girl taking over my apartment. Yeah, it is a murderer.
Couch colonization.
Yeah, man. When I do that bit, you know what? Standing O's.
But LG, you feel me, right? Like, and LG says, kill the beef. It's not funny to me. That black on black stuff has never been cool with me. And is in the world of comedy, it's not all black on black, right? But what is getting hyped up is this black on black part of it, right? That, I don't know, man. I'm not like, hey, man, we all need to come together and work together.
I disagree.
At the end of the day, I'm like, leave me the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep my name out your fucking mouth, right? Like,
okay, but then Pedro, no, he got beef
out your fucking mouth.
Pedro got more beef with comics than me.
I don't really have beef with.
You know why I don't have beef with comics? Because I'm not a threat. No, that's not true. I have said crazy. I'll say it on here. I still don't give a fuck. Gerard Carmichael, you extra gay motherfucker. You frighteningly gay. No, fuck him and fuck you. You're not talented.
Boy is out now.
I don't give a shit. He's a plant. There's no fucking way you should be getting shows like that. And your new series called, basically
the reality show.
Yeah, Gerard Takes Dick that's the actual name of it. Is bullshit. What about your comedy? You're not that interesting to be like, oh, let's talk about your gaiety. Who gives a shit? So I have had beef with comics. So I'm gonna say that there's not a lot of comics I have beef with. I don't have beef with him personally because he's obviously doing better than me. He got a series on HBO of him just kissing what's his name in the mouth. What's his name? Not Chance the Rapper.
Tyler the Creator.
Tyler the Creator. And for some reason, that is the agenda that's pushed constantly. So I don't have a beef with him. But like when I saw Country Wayne coming after Godfrey, I just went, Godfrey didn't say nothing bad about you on Club Shay Shay. He really didn't. He just said, you can't say comics that work clubs ain't doing their thing. They doing their thing. I work clubs, and it didn't make me feel any way because I'm an infinitesimal speck on the ass of comedy. But I'm telling you, a lot of these comics and the comics, I won't mention their names, but there's comics that beef with Pedro, and Pedro didn't even do shit to him. Now I'm not gonna tie. I'm not gonna tie it together. See, I'm not gonna mention his name, but sometimes you have to tie it together.
Hey, but there's also a difference between people hating on you and actually have like trying to start some shit with you because like, you know, you've told me stories about like, oh man, so-and-so was talking bad about you or whatever. Like you got a problem with them? I'm like, that motherfucker don't say none of that shit to me. So
None
you
of
know
it.
I mean, the day a comic has the fucking gall to come up to me talking that shit for out of the blue for no reason, because I really don't fuck with anybody out here like that, right?
There
Like
you go.
I don't run around talking shit
Don't
about
listen to him,
motherfuckers.
people.
I
Every other day, Pedro is causing beef.
I set one car on fire, and there's a few,
And then it follows you because
but
after
none
that
of
they go,
ever
that's
led back
the
to me.
nigga that sets car on fire. But I
You
know.
So you know, I ain't out here fucking with nobody. So if you really,
I am fucking with some people though.
if you're feeling good about yourself, such that you feel like you need to come up to me and say ill things towards me or about me in my face, well, you know, you're gonna meet a different part
Pedro.
of me I haven't introduced to the world.
I did go on a podcast recently and just went in heavy on Tony Hinchcliffe and all those open mic fuckers that he's elevating to headline status through Kill Tony, through Joe Rogan's influence. I did go on it because these white privileged comics that think they're better than us because they're white and not because they put the work in. I fuck them and fuck them and
I fuck you. I fuck you.
fuck them and fuck the producers of Gerard Carmichael's new series too. I don't give a fuck. You ain't and plus, man, you ain't like all your specials is minimal at best, bitch.
No, what? This
Step
is why
to me, nigga.
You was off Gerard for like 3 years, dog. You haven't said shit about it.
Step to me, nigga. Say something to me in my face, you little sweetums.
Hey,
You
man,
and Lil Nas X. You and Lil Nas X can just suck each other off,
man,
bitch.
I ain't gonna lie.
Bring
for
it.
about 6 years, Shang has been going in on Gerard.
A lot of times I'm joking, but inside.
This is before Rothaniel even, right? So Shang was on this dude, and and now did you actually watch it?
10 minutes. I couldn't do 10 minutes. I was like, what in the wide world of fuck is this? Pedro, you better than me because you were like, but then it started wearing you down. You're like, man, I got about 20 minutes left. I don't know if I can take it.
It's a lot, you know what I'm saying? And
it's a lot of agenda. It's an agenda. Now, I mean, and so I have beef with the industry. I have beef with I don't have beef with Gerard Carmichael. He's a big name act, and I'm doing Chuckle Hut in Poughkeepsie. So I mean, who the fuck am I? But at the same time, I can have an opinion, and my opinion is, you ain't funny, bitch. You ain't funny. You don't get laughter. I don't care how clever you are. It's not a clever club. It's a comedy club, bitch. It's called a comedy special, not a, oh God, I'm so introspective special. Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, I mean, and listen, you know, as comics, I think
sorry about that. I snapped.
I think we should have the leeway. I mean, listen, as comics,
I'm kidding.
But as comics, we also tend to be fans of comedy. So you watch other comedians and you're allowed to have an opinion, but you know, I think just like with anything, with the way we express ourselves on stage, it's about how you do it. You know what I mean? So for any other comic out there who doesn't think I'm funny, fine, but you know, keep that shit to yourself. Because if you come up to me just talking that willy-nilly dumb shit for no reason,
yeah,
bro, we're gonna have a different conversation. And
hey man, what happened? Man, Pedro served him a ham sandwich.
It don't even have to be that.
I know, man. No,
I ain't gonna be like.
And Ben has gone into the. Ben has said some wackadoo shit, but now you're being a wackadoo, and I'm not saying this because I'm Godfrey's fan. I've seen Godfrey do 5 sets in one night, and the nigga is brilliant, not good, brilliant. Godfrey wasn't clout chasing nobody. He's not clout chasing. I learned a lot from listening to fucking Country Wayne. He said the same thing, but Country Wayne is a novice compared to Godfrey, myself, Pedro, and a lot of comics. He's doing well because he handled his business well, but he ain't beast mode like us. And that's not there's levels to this shit. Just like some rappers can't rap as good as other rappers. Yeah. That's all. And it doesn't mean that rapper's bad or doesn't sell a lot of records.
And to be honest, I live in a space of like, I don't even think about Country Wayne. And that's not disrespectful, but I don't think about anybody else but myself.
I know.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't go to clubs and watch a whole bunch of shit and be like,
See?
oh, why this motherfucker got that? Or man, fuck that, he ain't as funny as me. I don't give a fuck. Like, it really doesn't matter. Like, I just sit here, write my jokes, and present them. And that's why I'm like, oh, that's why I would really honestly be taken aback and might get into clap talk energy if somebody just came up to me talking wild, out of nowhere.
Well, no, I mean,
like, I haven't done shit to you, bro, and I ain't out here salting
right,
you.
Right, but I am. I'm out here. Gerard Carmichael, see me, catch me outside. No, I'm fucking around. If anybody takes it seriously, please post it over and over again.
By the way, the billboard outside my living room window,
it's one with him in his underwear on.
In his underwear, dog.
Maya Baker said she's
looking into my underwear like, yeah, nigga.
Yeah, nigga, I got a series.
Yeah.
There's a handful of comics she said she paid to see myself, like Pedro Chappelle, Chris Rock, DL, Godfrey, some more. We have some good. Thank you. Godfrey was doing the opposite of clout chasing. He didn't start the beef. Thank you very much for telling the truth, YT Johnson. Ben, do you understand the ramifications, the repercussions of fucking with a nigga's cornbread?
And by the way, this is the first time that YT has told the truth.
Country Wayne takes photos with extra light and a big smile. Oh, wow. No, I mean, no, I will say this on the show, and I don't care if this start beef. We coming towards the end. I'm telling you, there are comics that I really do believe are not on my level. When I'm at the Chateau, I really do feel like they're all got a right to get up on stage, but there's levels to this shit, and you can hear it when you clap off that first joke, and the second joke, and the third joke, and the fourth joke. When I'm doing an hour, by the way, shout out to Tampa. Y'all were fantastic. Pack that bitch out. That's how you do that shit. There's levels. Just like I don't think I'm at a level of some of the comics. There's levels in it. And I just think that Country Wayne, who I think is brilliant, and see, I'm not like jizzing him up just to diss him, but he's not at the same level comedy skill-wise to me as a Godfrey. Now, business-wise, he smokes all of us. He smokes all of us. But when I see Faison beefing with, but Faison about that life. I don't know why him and Cat, if he running the Cat better have security because Faison really not about that. Big Worm, I don't know if you know who Big Worm is. He used to be my roommate. Now he wasn't my roommate no more because I was gonna stab him in the forehead. But I mean, and that's the truth. I said I'm gonna stab you, nigga. I'm gonna wait till you come to the house because he ran my phone bill up. He moved in with me, then he ran my phone bill up, and then I was gonna stab him. But that's my nigga. I mean, we still friends to this day. If I saw him, but the bottom line is, he's about that life.
I'm about that life too, Shane.
Yeah, but
I invented every form of martial arts known to man: kung fu, karate, ninjutsu, jujitsu, stew-jitsu. That tastes good.
Come on, Cat. Come on, Cat. You gonna mess it up. You gonna get us canceled, Cat. Come on, Cat. Skip.
First of all, I can break a man's hand with my eyes.
Hey, come on, Cat. Now, Cat. Come on, now, Cat. Come on. Skip. Hey, Skip. Why is he doing it? You gave me problem. He give me problems. Come on, Cat.
You know that thing that Muhammad Ali used to do? I taught him that.
No, Faison's funny as fuck, and Faison is talented. I was gonna stab him though.
Yeah. Now I remember you told me that story.
But that's my man's. I mean, obviously it was just.
And and comics like y'all see this shit on the outside, but like the story that Shane told, that's some personal shit. Niggas live together, be around each other on the road together, travel together. You know what I mean? And it's like,
oh no, but it wasn't a comedy thing. And the comics, I don't even know if comics respect me or not. But I am called an OG legend sometimes, and it makes me feel weird because I haven't accomplished anything I want to accomplish. Now, me and Pedro beef all the time. I know it looks like
nigga, turn here. God damn you.
Yeah, I know it looks like it's all nice. See, look how he did that. I know it looks like that, but it's Guns N' Roses. We
know who got the guns legally.
You know who got the roses.
Oh,
no,
man.
I mean, no. Have I ever beef with you?
No, we never had a fight. We
did
agree on some things, but
why? Well, what? You disagree with me talking about Gerard? No, that's not true. That's not true.
That nigga, man.
No, because you're the one who fucking gave me the idea. You the one said it.
Said what?
I saw the billboard with him with his drawers out, but you the one, man. You got to see this shit. This is crazy.
I mean, it's wild, dog. Like to go from whatever before, and then you come out in the special, and then this one is just like out, dog. And then it's like,
Yeah.
it's like him and Tyler the Creator, and you're like, oh man, I didn't know what I was about to be watching, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, hey, you know, like I said, I vote for all the rights, and I respect at the job and school and in the streets. But I doubt if I'm gonna sit there and just watch Gerard Carmichael go through, you know, his gay journey on TV. Like, it's, you know, that ain't for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not the entertainment that I'm personally looking for. But yeah, you know, roll the cameras, have fun, show it off, do your thing. But yeah, that's, you know,
I think Cat Williams opened the door, though. I think Cat Williams opened the door of everybody talking about the shit more. DL and Monique had the shit because it came from a live event in Detroit. Monique felt the need to diss him for a long time, and DL didn't even diss him. She dissed her then, but later on he addressed her like, "Yo, get the fuck out of here." Corey's thing is that's what Corey do. Corey talks shit about people. I don't think Corey's ever talked shit about me. I don't think I don't know if I don't resonate enough with him or something, but I've been around Corey, had long conversations with Corey, did shows with Corey. Never no beef with me. I wonder why I haven't had a lot of beef. I got to start talking shit about people. I talk shit about Gerard Carmichael because I think it's funny. I'd say funny shit.
It's funny to
like if I saw Gerard Carmichael, I would
do it.
Yeah, I would not attack Gerard Carmichael. I wouldn't walk up to him and go, "Hey, you unfunny motherfucker," and get backhand him. I wouldn't. None of that. If I saw him,
I'd be a nice guy. So
yeah, I would just say, "Hey, what's up, fruit roll up? What you doing?"
You goddamn.
Hey there, fruit stick. No, I mean, come on. But I wouldn't say anything to him, and I wouldn't thing. But even Country Wayne, I met Country Wayne, cool as a motherfucker. I mean, smartest. I mean, he's getting it done, man, and I ain't mad at him. But the shit he said pertaining to Godfrey didn't apply. That's all I'm saying. I don't think it really applied. I know Godfrey, I've known him for 20-something years, and Godfrey wasn't coming from that energy at all. At all. So, Ben, you're wrong. In the feed, you wrong. He wasn't clout chasing. He's not clout chasing anybody. Trust and believe me. I've seen this motherfucker do sets. I go, okay, that nigga's on some other shit. I don't think and I'm a killer. And I'm not even close to on the level of some of the stuff he's done. So when I say I'm a killer, Tony Woods is funny as hell too. Yeah, there's a lot of funny comics that haven't got the shot. And the thing I didn't like on the Breakfast Club I watched, I didn't like, was Donnell was talking, my career. Like one of us is on Netflix, one of us is on YouTube. There's levels. That don't mean nothing. Like Pedro, if you did Netflix tomorrow, you kill that shit. Agree?
Yeah.
It's the opportunity.
That would definitely be my goal.
Nah, come on. Yeah.
No, I mean,
It will be a foregone conclusion. When y'all see this new special, Engage, you're gonna see what I mean. It would be a foregone conclusion. I'm saying right now, if I get Netflix within the next year, I am with my work ethic and the way I work now, and the way I work already, and I already can kind of draw a little bit, I'd be a millionaire within a year. I'll be a multi-millionaire within a year because I know how to get investors. I would get sponsorship. I would be able to do it with a worldwide platform like Netflix. That's why I give props to Donnell for doing that. But it is also through the power of Chappelle. Y'all don't know this or not, but Chappelle put on Quake, Lunel, Donnell, and is going to put Tony Woods on. And so props to him. And here go Ben again. Godfrey ain't that funny.
B level at best. I know that's your boy. No Diddy. Wow. I don't know how much of Godfrey you've seen, man. I'd have to question that. You know, I don't know if you caught a Bad Night Live or maybe some oddball clip or something, but yeah, I would say, and I know there's a few comedians over on my IG as well. Cal Hamilton, I saw you out there. Jimmy Twice, Horton, I see you as well. But like, listen, man.
What they saying?
I would say you need to watch more. You would need to watch more Godfrey. I mean, maybe nobody's going to be funny to everybody, but he kills in the club. So. Sometimes here take this Days of Joy, Big Ben. Sometimes I see a comic in a club and I do not like that person. But they are destroying in the club.
They're a killer.
Like somebody like as a human being, I do not like them. But I have to be like, I can't be like, they ain't funny. I don't like them. But they are obviously.
Come on, man. Throw some names out, Pedro. Let's start some controversy so our numbers will go through the roof. Tell me.
I was taught self-defense. I will never
hold up. Out. Tell them, tell everybody who's a bitch. Come on, man.
No, man.
I started the ball rolling with Gerard. Come on, man. No, I'm not talking about his comedy. I thought he was all right as a comic, but I mean, silence is not what I'm going for. The nigga goes for silence in his specials. These long 15-minute pauses, rubbing his chin. Tell a joke, bitch. You dainty, sassy ass, zesty ass nigga.
And see, that for me, like that's where like I can respectfully criticize it as a fan and participant of comedy. That I always said I feel like Gerard worked hard. Gerard worked hard to like take the funny out of comedy and just make it interesting. And it's like that's not the point. Just it got to be funny. And some of the things he did is they're interesting but not funny.
As a comic, he ain't getting my money. Okay. Bill Burr, I think is brilliant. I think there's a lot of comics. Zesty. Yeah, the nigga's zesty. The nigga's frothy. Like he mad frothy. Pedro started a meme
and potentially violent beef with Maria Bamford. It got real. Yeah, man. Y'all don't understand, man. That little cute, crazy housewife stuff. She's not like that in the streets. Okay? Yeah. She carries one of them butterfly blades, and she pulled that shit out on me one day. Talking about she was joking.
Yeah, man. I mean, it was crazy, man. I saw them arguing one time, and I don't know if you've seen the trailer for Monkey Man, but Pedro went straight Monkey Man, started beating her with pots and pans and shit.
Everything is a weapon, bro.
Everything's a weapon. Pots, pans. Did he use a microwave oven? To beat that dude? Fantastic. But no, I think there's a lot of comics, Jimmy. And by the way, everybody that's on the feed, make sure that you come over to the YouTube, subscribe to it's scrolling goddamn down there. Subscribe to the YouTube, youtube.com/C/SavageAF World. It's right there for you.
Over on my IG, and for those who are on the IG, just know that over on our YouTube channel, and the URL is scrolling at the bottom of the screen, youtube.com/C/SavageAF World. But if you're over on Instagram,
come over to the
whole other community over on YouTube. To interact and talk shit. But Jimmy Twice says Gerard isn't funny to me at all. And I feel like we can all have our opinions about each other.
Nah, that's not true. You can't have an opinion. That motherfucker's not funny.
But once
and Ty Rivera, you can eat a dick. Well, I'm sure you do. Yeah, I said your name, bitch. What you gonna do when you see me? Nothing, you funny face, lying, heart face ass bitch. Yeah, who wants some? Come get some.
I don't know.
I don't know if y'all can tell. I'm just having fun with it. But deep in my skeevy black heart, I kind of mean it.
Yeah. I mean, and it takes me back to I just always feel like I've elevated myself above the lunch table.
No, Pedro's very good at that. I'm not.
No, but I mean, like, I try not to sit here and just be talking shit about
people. I don't do that. And by the way, there's a $200 bet I have. Nick tried to say that when I meet people, all I talk about is my dates I got coming up and not say hello and not try to reach out to help people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you say that, he was going to call you on three-way just because I said, no, he said, I bet. So he going to owe me $200 because I don't do that. Yeah, man. Nigga's zesty. And niggas, and then, you know what I'm saying? He don't get, like, how you going to get negative laugh? I always remember I was laying in bed with my ex. And I ain't gonna say who my ex name is, but you know who you are, bitch. Bitch ass. He's a bitch ass.
The love of it. The one way.
Yeah, I hope you get herpes upside your eye. But aside from that, we were laying there watching Gerard Carmichael because everybody say he the hot shit. And she was like, has it been 11 minutes and no laughs? She said it. And then I rewinded and looked at the little counter and went, oh shit, this nigga on a special that's an hour had 11 minutes of no laughs. Who the fuck rewards that? You
But
can't
that still leaves 82% of the special to be funny. So
of no laughs. Wow.
Yeah, man. So I just, at the end of the day, and we'll move on, but I just don't want to see any of this comic beef to manufacture into any real street shit, right? Like,
It ain't gonna.
if
If
can't help
anybody,
each other, then at least stay out of each other's way. You know what I'm saying?
right.
This ain't no Boy Scout message of we've got to learn to work together. It's just like
It's all Cat Williams' fault. No, Cat Williams is another. If y'all put it this way, if y'all leave this and share it and say I saw Pedro and Shang talking shit about Gerard Carmichael and Cat Williams and Corey Holcomb and Godfrey and Country Wayne, then guess what happens? Our views go through the roof. Thank you ahead of time.
Thank you for your virality.
Yeah.
All right, man. So let's keep it moving, man. It's my turn, and I came.
Oh, you got one?
Speaking of comedy,
okay, go ahead.
You know, fuck all these comedians.
We joking,
hey,
y'all.
Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro popping in. Hey, with another popping to let you know what's popping.
Let you know what's popping. Let you know what's popping. Let you know what's popping.
Black Pedro with another popping to let you know what's popping, man. I came up with a popping for y'all today.
It's not comic beef, is it?
Save the date. All right.
Oh.
I just don't know it yet, but I do have a little snippet for you guys.
Yes.
Black Pedro is engaged, and we're almost there, guys.
Very good.
I promise you.
Play it.
I'm putting together. It's all gonna make sense because you guys know I am a coherent, intelligent storyteller, and so this is just a snippet of what the Black Pedro is engaged in experience will be like.
Why don't you look at me the right way? You're like, She's drunk, cut her off. Die! Big murder fan over there, okay. One dude, clap for me. This is how the movement starts. I heard that snort, that's a cocaine person. Live strong, brother, live strong. Retaliating with a disproportionate amount of force is the American way. You can't do shit. Shut your drunk ass up. Fuck you people laughing at. Pass the cocaine. I'm glad it made it down the aisle a little bit. It was over there and now it's okay. Get ready, y'all. Here it comes.
Yeah.
When you see the whole thing, it all makes sense, baby. You know what I'm saying?
It all makes sense, baby.
It's all gonna come together in one big.
I don't know why you had to put the baby on the end of it, but you did.
But no, that's those are just some of the little outtakes from it.
See, look, everybody's saying, "Hey, yeah."
It really was a thing that did happen. I did film it. So yeah, we're gonna get that. I'm sitting down next week with my management and Shang, and we're gonna start strategizing, shopping it around, and see what we can do with this thing. But yeah, we're on the move.
Yeah. So I mean, and we'll be showing you some clips, and there'll be some stuff on IG and different stuff. So, but yeah, I think it. See, look, you getting.
Thank you, Jimmy. I appreciate that, sir.
The bent band dance. See,
hey man, and it is hard to pull these projects together independently. You know what I mean? With your own resources. Shout out to D Hines, who's in the building as well. One of my producers as well. So yeah, we're this train is moving. So yeah.
I see a trainer coming around the bend. All Black Pedro engaged, and he's gonna do it again because he's gonna laugh. That was my Johnny Cash. Ha! I'm Johnny Cash. No, I think that
I'm hoping to make some Johnny Cash this year. So.
Yeah, go make some cash over that shit. So make sure that when it comes out, we're gonna give you all the information, and when it comes out, support whatever platform we end up on. I know my next one. I'm gonna be on. I'm gonna try to go my own platform. I'm gonna build my own platform. It's actually it's just gonna be on a. I'm gonna be showing it on a little TV on a platform outside under a bridge. That's what I don't think it's gonna go well, but it's already. I'm already at a lot of money already on it, so it's gonna be something. But no, that was
invest in yourself.
No, I'm good, man. I'm telling you, that looked great. I hope that y'all, it's very funny. I know what the bits are, and I'm telling you right now. See, look, see, people giving you love, man.
Go Pedro, go. Thank y'all, man. So yeah, we'll of course keep you up to date on the progress. But yeah, stay tuned. I know we've been saying it a while. YT Pedro, why was the audience sitting up so high? Looked like everyone was almost as tall as you. Yeah, shit. Turn off your computer.
Yeah, man. What are you talking about?
Goddamn kids.
But I'm gonna let you what we're talking about. Savage AF is where you come for unfiltered, uncensored stuff. We talk about all facets of life, the heterosexuals, the homosexuals, the Gerard Carmichaels of the world, who pretty much send the whole series talking about whose dick they suck. And you know, congratulations for HBO Max picking up such quality entertainment for us, so we know what the religion.
It's a love story, man. This nigga fell in love with Tyler, the Creator, and Tyler was like, "Nigga, get off my phone." It's kind of, when that just dawned on me. He hit up Tyler like, "I love you," and he was like, "Who this?" Ah!
No, but we're fucking around. So anybody get up? I shouldn't have said some people's names, so we're probably gonna get a little beef. Maybe we'll get some beef. Maybe we'll get some views. You know what? I have had a run-in with a few comics. So has Pedro, the same one. We both had a run-in with the same comic, and not a run-in because it wasn't no run-in because he ain't running, and when he ain't see me and act like that. Like Pedro said, a lot of these motherfuckers say shit. I don't say shit in front of you, but yeah, a lot of little keyboard warriors. But I think that if you haven't made it, it doesn't mean you're not good yet. It means that you haven't had the opportunity. So y'all need to keep that in mind when people say you're a has-been, you're this and that and this and that. You don't know nothing yet because shit can pop off this year, which it will, hopefully, and hopefully for Pedro's engaged. So, and another thing y'all need to do is subscribe to the goddamn channel. The thing been scrolling there for an hour and 20 minutes, and if you can't subscribe to the channel, you stink. Your family stinks. Your whole family stinks. You stink. Yo bums.
No matter fight.
Yeah. You're a bunch of bums if you don't.
Toenails.
So make sure you subscribe to the channel. When you get there, do this. The bell or kill yourself. Kill yourself. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and give us some thumbs up because the thumbs up helps us with the algorithm. All right, my Shangri is pretty basic, it's pretty racist, and it's not racist. Is it racist or racial? Well, I don't know if it's because. Yeah, it is. All right, this is my Shangri for today about how the word "wow" does not apply to white people. White people. Yo, y'all could just get away with whatever the fuck. Judges pushing back shit, showing fucking bias for Trump, and we know that that's the reason you doing it, bitch. What we know why you doing it, you dumb bitch. You gonna get kicked off the fucking whole thing because what's his name? Jack Smith is a fucking Terminator. He done already told you. Listen, bitch. You try to get Trump off and see if I don't bust you upside
Jack Bauer in this bitch.
Yeah, it's some bullshit. White people get away with so much fucking shit, and that's why the word "wow" I can no longer be surprised when they lowered the money for Trump. I want to use the word "wow" and went sounds about right from 400 and change to $175 million. Wow doesn't even apply. Have you ever seen how wow doesn't apply to white people getting away with shit constantly? And I've been around some incredibly rich white people, and they have no clue of how they're rolling. White people can walk around, spew hatred, and not one rubber bullet is shot in their fucking face. Not one. Black people get together and say, stop killing us, Black Lives Matter, and we get rained on with fucking rubber bullets. That is a fact. That bot is being rejected as we, shut up. But this is the truth. Everybody, and Pedro, you know I'm telling the truth. Look at the shit they get away with. White comics that aren't funny as baby throat cancer get all the spots. That's how many they get a lot of spots. Yeah, right. When you see a baby with that's what they are, and they get all the spots. It's a double standard in this country. We know that, and I'm not speaking on something else, but I can no longer use the word wow. As soon as I saw what happened with Trump getting that fucking lowered for him, I thought, what's the actual legal reason you did that? There is none, because anybody else would have fucking got their shit taken. Their property would have been taken. It'd have been like
he had the cash.
He had the cash, but he didn't.
He said he did.
Right, and that's he lied under oath. So all of that shit, they get away with it. They're gonna keep letting these white people get away with murder, which they have gotten away with that too. They've gotten away with murder too. Or when by the time that they fucking go after them, they're 97 years old and on death's door, fucking cunts. So I know that sounds like I'm being racist, but I'm not. Nothing makes me say wow. This motherfucker spent a 75 fucking on Truth Social threatening fucking judges' daughters, threatening judges, threatening the DAs, and this motherfucker's not in jail. He's not in jail. Oh my God. Yeah. Selling shoes and religious people, y'all could suck a planet of dicks before you say anything, because this motherfucker was selling Bibles to you, and he got football scores in it and all kind of other shit he's selling in it. You bitches. Y'all religious people are the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet. And if you're white or Candace Owens and you keep backing this bullshit, then you are part of the fucking problem. You know that he has no moral center. You know he has no intellectual curiosity. You know that he has, if I read off some of the shit, yeah. Why'd you put the music?
They're trying to get me to calm you down. I don't know which one
No, I ain't calming down. So before I go, I'm gonna give y'all man. I ain't calming down for shit. Right. No, you see, you cut the music off. I'm gonna give you real quick. Then we get out of here. Trump-tard. Okay, I'm gonna give you the definition. It wrote it all out. A person dumb enough to support Trump after Trump separated children from their parents at the border. White. Got away with it. Trump asked Georgia to find 11,780 votes after he lost the election in a landslide. White. Got away with it. Trump raped and sexually assaulted multiple women, according to the women that are about to go to criminal trial for him. White. Got away with it. Trump committed treason in Helsinki and called Putin a genius for his deadly invasion of Ukraine. White. Trump committed sedition and convinced his dumb supporters to storm the Capitol. Insurrectionist cunts. White. Trump lost 2.9 million jobs. Fact. White. Trump convinced his dumb Trump-tard supporters that he is self-made after his dad gave him $413 million to get his business started. White. 3 more, let's go. Trump mocked a disabled man, and nobody really went out hard to pain at him like they should have. White. Trump dismantled the pandemic response team, cut the CDC, and let the virus get out of control. White Trump. And finally,
I love how the word white has just become an indictment. And he was white.
And Trump lied about the election fraud after losing the election in a landslide. And finally, Trump had his charity and university shut down for fraud. White. I got that off my chest. I feel better. Savage AF.
Now we can have a Zen moment. We are back. America's not going to go into a civil war. There won't be. There will be no visible, translucent orcs climbing up the walls.
Okay, I'm good now.
Learn how to catch squirrels.
I'm good.
And turn their skin into socks.
Okay, guys.
Whew.
Now, all the shit I said were all facts, not fictions of my imagination or my opinion. So just know that. Just know that. That's all.
Know that, y'all. And just know that was your Shangri for today. This is your show for today. Now, listen, we're normally only on for about an hour, but we have had some scheduling things. So these days that we are on, scheduling, we giving you a little extra content to chew on for the week. So hope you guys have fun sticking with us. We on tomorrow?
To my knowledge.
Okay, I'll be here, man. You know.
All right.
Lord willing, and the creek don't rise.
But if you guys are around tonight, I'll be in Highland, California, at the Yamava Casino. I'm going to be with Noah, Garden, Schwartz, and Peter Lee. I'm hosting the show, and then also this Sunday I'll be in Denver, Colorado. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, that ain't my face. I put my face there, but that ain't my face. I wish I was at there. I'll be at Herman's Hideaway this weekend, 7 p.m. Showtime. Well, it starts 7:30. So I'll be there this weekend. I'll be at the Laugh Factory in Long Beach tomorrow night. And then Saturday, I'll be at the Comedy Chateau and the Comedy Chateau 7:30 show.
Get them.
So make sure that you check out all the live events. I'm going to be in Vegas coming up. I'm going to be in Dallas coming up. I'm going to be in Detroit if that all works out. Still waiting on that. But when you see the live dates, make sure you do that. And also make sure when the special comes out and drops, you got to see a little taste of it tonight, which is really cool. When he
it's just
showed
a little fun, little irreverent.
When I saw it, I flat out, and I ain't no soft yogurty ass nigga.
Yeah.
First off, you know what I'm saying? First off, let's start right there. All right. First off, that's what it is. That shit is good, and it's gonna be funny. And you did a great job on that, man. So we'll see you. I appreciate y'all. All the people on IG, make sure you follow me on IG, Comedian Shang, and y'all follow. Once I get my IG back up and running, follow at Black Pedro. And are you rocking out this weekend?
No, I'm not on anywhere this weekend, but next week I have a few shows, so I'll keep y'all up on it.
Yeah, we'll make sure we keep you up on it, and make sure you check it out. I know my dates for next week, but I'll say them next week. So yeah, all right,
man,
and stop the bombing.
Yeah, man, ceasefire.
Speaking of stop the bombing, Gerard Carmichael. No, ceasefire. Look, you know what? I'm gonna ceasefire of all my clowning and joking about these niggas. I don't want no comedy beef because I ain't shit, and you ain't gonna really. Anybody come at me, you be punching down. So,
oh man, hey, can we all just get along? And if not, get the fuck out of my face. Savage AF, man. Fuck your feelings, facts matter. Listen, 3 little droplets of wisdom for you before you get out of here. Stay black if you are black. Stay black if you are black.
Yeah, blackness.
Blackity black. Number 2, don't be black if you're not black. Just
you can't even listen to you ain't allowed to listen to the sounds of blackness if you ain't.
Keep your finger out your nose.
That's it. We'll see you in a minute.